Okay, so welcome back. It's like I never left this area. I actually did leave. This is another day, if you can believe that. Anyway, so today we're gonna get on with installing the actual roofing onto the roof. So as you know, in the previous video, I showed you this stuff. It's underneath the paint. Actually, no. Hold on. Show you. It's underneath the paint and. Yeah, so if you remember in the previous video, I showed you our roofing material, and this is basically it again if you didn't see that video. And today we're going to be installing all this onto the roof, so we're actually going to make it watertight. Then if we still have time after that, again we're at minimal sunlight because we're here in the evening, because of course we have other stuff going on, work, schools, things of that nature, so we can't really do this all the time, so we can only do this in the evenings. But yeah, so we're going to be installing this, and then if we have time, if there's enough sunlight, we will install the final plank for the floor. So that's all going to be done. So we're hoping to be able to get this done this week. We're not 100% sure if we're going to manage, but we'll find out. So yeah, but first and foremost, we're going to be installing this. Let's get to it then. Klättra upp på taket.
Ja, jag loss den här plåtarna så att vi får den.
Tror du att vi måste ha loss dem?
Ja.
All right. Okay, so sun is that way. So as you can see, we have this big tarp. I was talking about this in a previous video, and yes, I am sorry that the camera's wonky. That's because the roof is wonky, and technically this is, if the floor was like straight, this would be how, whatever. So we have this big tarp, as we talked about in the previous video. We have this big tarp over this. Actually, we have 3 big tarps, and then on top of this we are going to be nailing on the roofing. So as you can see, keen-eyed viewers may have realized that I'm walking with my socks. The reason why I removed my shoes is because this thing, since this is this sort of, well, it's plastic and stuff like that, it is really slippery with wet shoes up here. So yeah, and I don't feel like dying, so that's why no shoes. Anyway, so we're gonna get on this, and we're gonna start putting on the roof. But first we need to get rid of all of these sidings on here, because as you can see, we have this siding on here which needs to be removed so we can actually put the roofing on, because we can't put it on when the siding is on there, because otherwise, what, it will all make sense at the end. So let's remove these siding.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good,
Number
yeah,
6
I'm feeling
coming up.
alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Number 5.
Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Number 2.
Wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking
Carefully, don't die, don't die. Nope.
down for whatever tonight. I don't need to follow things in life. No matter where I go, it's a good time.
By the way, if anybody wonders why I always carry a handkerchief with me, this is why. Whenever you have something to clean and you don't have a piece of paper or some sort of rag with you, look at that. You can use this as a rag, and it's perfect. You can also use this as a makeshift mask if you're spray painting something or something like that. It is perfect. Yeah.
Hur tycker du om det?
Jag avskyr det. All right.
Det är mycket träning. Det är bara bra.
Det är det.
Go tomorrow.
Ja, vi går och tränar sen imorgon.
Japp.
Vi ska få träning och byggning imorgon gjort, kom ihåg.
Ja, vad heter det? Den här.
Va?
Den här också, vad heter den? Salipäivystys.
All right, that's done. Well, we got about halfway done today. Yeah, look at that. So, yeah, as you can see, we got a lot done. Yeah, I know, I understand. It doesn't look like a lot, okay? Because this is not a huge roof. But if you would be here and putting up all this stuff, you would understand how long this takes. For 2 people, this actually does take quite a long time.
Hello, I'm the roof guy.
Sir has blowing in the wind.
Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Yeah, I know we didn't get the entire roof done. Look, there's a saying out there that you can only know things once you've gotten to, or something like that. I don't know how the saying goes, but basically, you end up thinking that something's gonna take just a couple hours, and then you end up doing it for, you know, a month or something like that. That's kind of how this entire project has been going on for us, and the roof for that matter. But still, nonetheless, we are closing in on the finish line. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye bye.